for the last 8 years, at the very least, they are increasingly reducing their exposure to the U.S., really trying not to be at the mercy of the U.S., whether it comes to technology or the dollar or many other kind of dependencies. If you look at Trump 1.0 and what that has done to the Chinese economy, to the people, to the Chinese companies, well, first of all, it has set off a complete globalization frenzy among the Chinese companies. They have searched for new markets, opened new factories elsewhere, very, very resilient in adapting to new circumstances. Of course, there was short-term pain, but the Chinese people don't just lie flat. They find new ways. And so that has started this complete trend. And I think the most significant is the growing tech autonomy. To be quite frank, a few years ago, China was in an existential crisis. They were really fearing being cut off from the critical components technology chain by the US, but it is no longer this position. You can argue that China is weak economically compared to a few years ago, but it is certainly technologically stronger. And more importantly, not only has it been able to fill a lot of the critical gaps in the tech supply chain over the last few years, thanks to US export controls, including Biden's export controls, but also the likes of pivotal economies like Japan and Korea have joined China's tech supply chain. Even if they're not fully committed, they are definitely hedging. So this time around, because of these highly aggressive, nonsensical actions taken by President Trump's administration, it has really pushed other countries, and including Europe, dare I say, to work closely with China, again, hedging bets in light of the increasing U.S. unreliability.